If you're planning a Halloween party for your friends or maybe just celebrating with the kids, you've got to have plenty of devilishly good desserts if you want to have a ghoulishly good time. Now, we all know this next guy. He's Chef Ozzy. He's here with some sweet Halloween treats with no tricks. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. And I do have a couple tricks for you. It's great to be back here to share some more sweet successes here.
Do you know,
this is great.
I'm going to go ahead and say this since it's Halloween. It is scary how good you are in the kitchen.
Thank you.
And you have a new trick for us this year.
Yes,
What's the trick?
The new trick is we've come up with a new no sugar, low calorie confectionery sweetener.
Ideal Confectionery.
No sugar.
What makes it ideal? It said it's no sugar.
Right. What makes it ideal is it has no sugar, it has low calories, and you can use it in all your favorite recipes. It measures cup for cup, bag for box, so it's easily calculated into recipes. So if you got a box, you just one bag. It's very simple. Cup for cup, teaspoon for teaspoon, whatever.
And it comes right here in the bag.
In the bag.
Do you remember last year when we were making Halloween cookies? We were in New York and you made me
with
put
the blender.
We had to make it in the blender.
It worked.
Now I made a mess trying to do that.
Yes, you did. But you know what? That was our inspiration to, come up with this new revolution in a no sugar confectionery sweetener.
This
Ideal.
is all I have to do. Now, you know that I'm not an expert in the kitchen. Why use powdered sugar versus regular sugar whenever you're baking or in the kitchen?
A lot of people have that question. I mean, all it is a finer grind of sugar.
Okay.
But it's used predominantly in high dissolvability items like cream cheese frostings and buttercream frostings and icings and dusting on products. Where the granulated sugar, you need that crystalline form to really create the structure and the texture in cakes and cupcakes and.
Now, you said one of my favorites, cream cheese frosting. I could eat it by the tub.
Oh, you and me both.
I can make this with Ideal Confectionery.
Yes, you can.
So we've got, this is the cream cheese right here.
And you can put it all in your favorite. Yeah, look at this. I mean, this stuff is just wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Creamy, yummy goodness.
And you'll never be able to tell the difference.
You're absolutely right.
Carrot cake, red velvet cake, all your favorite recipes. Isn't that great? And the consistency and the texture.
One thing I've always had a problem with when I'm making cream cheese frosting, the cream cheese is so difficult to stir and mix into the process. Do you have a tip, something that can make it a little easier for me?
I sure do, and if it's in our book, start with the cream cheese, put it in your bowl you're going to mix it in.
Right.
Put it in a microwave, medium power.
Half power.
Anywhere between 10 to 20 seconds. Keep an eye on it, because everyone's microwaves have different wattages.
And take the foil off.
That's for you, yes. Please take the foil off.
It doesn't explode in the microwave.
The Beth tip.
Now we've got the cookies like we decorated last year around Halloween. This is done with a buttercream frosting. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Okay, and we can do that with the Ideal.
You can also do a buttercream frosting too. And another little tip for the buttercream too is based on seasonal. In the summer, you may want to reduce some of the butter content because of its melting point and add a little bit more shortening, vegetable shortening. Okay. In the colder months, you can do reverse the balance.
So it's all based on temperature.
It's all based on temperature. A lot of bake shops and professionals do that too. Just keep it in balance so your cake doesn't dissolve and melt all over the place.
Now, when we're making this buttercream frosting using the Ideal Confectionery, how many grams of sugar are left?
We've taken it down to 0.
0?
With the new Ideal Confectionery, yeah. We've literally taken the sugar down to 0 per serving.
0 grams of sugar per serving.
How's that?
That is amazing, and it still tastes great, right?
You tell me.
Perfect.
Now, how does that compare to the regular?
That is so yummy. And we're also using the Ideal to bake the cookies.
The baking blend, yeah, to make our regular seasonal holiday cookies.
And that's, but not the confectionery blend. This is just the Ideal.
Just the regular Ideal.
The Ideal
granular.
Okay. Now, you actually are going to let me make something else that we've used Ideal in. This looks like the perfect family-friendly, fun Halloween dessert.
I have confidence you can handle this one, yeah. This is very simple. Now, we're just going to start off with some sugar-free
cookies?
Wafer cookie, yeah. Any kind of cookies you want to do.
Just ground up to look like dirt.
That's the dirt in a dirt pudding.
Okay.
Yeah, and then in the pudding part, in that mixture, we have our Ideal confectionaries in there. We have a low-fat cream cheese. There is a sugar-free whipped topping.
Wow.
So that's how we're getting all the sugar down per serving in this to 0.
And
we're saving 10 grams of sugar.
Just a kind of a sugar-free pudding mix? Is that one of the things that you might want to, for someone like me who can't make my own homemade pudding?
Exactly. Yeah, we're just going to use any store-bought sugar-free instant pudding mix.
Okay, more
very simple, family-friendly. Yep, some more dirt on the top.
Dirt on top, okay.
Some unsweetened coconut. You can use regular sweetening if you want, but I'm taking all the sugar out of this one.
Oh, so that looks like grass.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole idea.
I like that.
And when you take this to a party and watch your guests' reactions, I like to take it there and let them eat it, and you're sitting around and casually say, hey, you realize that's made with no sugar? And they go gaga. Are you kidding me? There's no way.
And
there's no way that's no sugar. What did you use?
This would be a creative way to, get kids involved in the entire process.
Yeah, you can do it in bowls, you can do it in cups, you can do flat pans to make it look like an entire graveyard. You can use cookies for headstones and worms. Isn't that good?
I can't believe there's hardly any sugar. So how many grams of sugar in this?
You're not going to believe this, and as good as that is, 2 grams of sugar in a serving.
And that is amazing. The great thing, like you said, you don't lose any of the sweetness. You lose none of the flavor.
And the flavor, you have no aftertaste, nothing.
Sweet, yummy goodness.
Unique.
Unique. It is fantastic. I always love having you here on the show. Great treats, no tricks.
That's right.
Or I guess great treats, there are tricks. The trick is Ideal Confectionery,
the trick is
right?
it. You got it.
I got to get this correct. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to keep eating this. Now, for those of you at home, our friend Chef Ozzy has a new cookbook out. It's called Sweet Revolution, Cooking Without Sugar. It is available, and you definitely want to pick one up. And to find out more about Ideal Confectionery and to check out more of Chef Ozzy's amazing recipes, visit idealsweet.com.